Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And once again, this is the 1-day chart. We're sitting here just under 53 cents. And Bitcoin achieved a new all-time high earlier today. And right away, people said, look at Bitcoin skyrocketing. XRP is dead. But you got to look at the Bitcoin dominance. That tells the story. So you see the new all-time high right here. And Bitcoin dominance topped out. Then it started to fall. And you see that on the XRP chart. So here's Bitcoin dominance. That was where XRP bottomed at 52 cents. Now that Bitcoin dominance is falling, XRP is rising. That's what will lead us into alt season. Wait until Bitcoin starts to really take off. That one last blow off top and the dominance is falling at the same time. That's when alt season will begin. As the Bitcoin dominance falls, we will go into alt season. And this happened back in 2017. People back then were saying, look at XRP isn't moving while Bitcoin's skyrocketing in price. People had the same thoughts in 2017 as today. XRP is dead. The majority will miss the boat. Back then, people were saying it. Then alt season happened, and that's when we hit the all-time high of $3.84. This time around, we are going to set a new all-time high. Nothing is holding back XRP this time around. Don't sell because of the bullshit FUD. Because right now, everybody's also saying there's not going to be an alt season, that Bitcoin's going to pump forever. It's all bullshit. And you know what's propping up the price of Bitcoin? Fake Tether. Right on cue, Tether Treasury mints another 1 billion USDT on Tron. And this has been going on for years. It's no secret. Bitcoin is propped up by fake Tether. That's why when Tether collapses out, it's taking Bitcoin with it. And when that happens, I'm telling you, it is going to be the biggest black swan we have ever seen inside of crypto. XRP community received a critical warning from a prominent XRP ledger developer. So this comes from West Wind, and the warning is about a fake token called Zaman. To put things in context, Zaman is a non-custodial client wallet for the XRP ledger, which allows users to interact with the ledger and third-party tools. When emphasized in his tweet that no official Zaman token exists, and neither will there be any. There is no Zaman token. There will not be a Zaman token. We will not get involved in meme shitcoin issuing. So there's no Zaman token coming. And, you know, Zaman used to be Zoom Wallet. Now it's Zaman Wallet. But you know, people are going to create a lot of scam tokens over the coming months. There's going to be so many scams as crypto takes off. And it's not just going to be around XRP. There's going to be XLM scams, HBAR scams, and so on. You got to keep your crypto safe. And if you're going to invest in meme coins, make sure that they're actual coins, that they're legit. XRP banks will never be Ripple's success story. Now, this video of David is also going around X, and people are saying no banks are going to work with Ripple. Take a listen.
Banks, it's very sexy when you close a deal with the bank, you know, and we do that sometimes, but they're very slow movers. They're very slow to execute. They're very conservative. They're never going to be Ripple's success stories, and it's hard to get them to push the benefits down to their customers because that's risky for them, and then it highlights where they're inefficient. So We focused a lot on banks in the beginning just because a press release with a bank is a big thing, but we discovered they're just very slow to move. Like if all they want is a press release, now we're like, hey, like we want to actually like move billions of dollars now. And they're like, yeah, we kind of don't.
And like I said, Ripple is not working with the bank down the street. They are working with the central banks, the BIS, ECB, Fed, IMF, etc., World Bank, and that will trickle down to the banks down the street. That's why you see these banks building out their central bank digital currencies on the XRP ledger. And David, even at the beginning of that clip, he said that they're signing on banks. So that means the banks at some point in the future will most likely work with Ripple. Here in the US, it's going to take some time still. We thought that SAB 121 bill was going to allow the banks here in the US to custody crypto, custody digital assets. But then Biden vetoed that bill. And now Gary Gensler picks and chooses which banks are allowed to custody crypto. That will change with a new administration. Indian banks trial Ripple's XRP for fast and safer bank transfers. Now in India, Japan, and other countries, the banks are willing to work and push ahead with RippleNet technology. They're willing to utilize XRP as well. Japan's going to become a very big deal in 2025 when they start utilizing XRP throughout their banking system. Same's going to happen in other countries as we push ahead. Well, crypto exchange Gemini said November 4th will be Mars time. Will the bull market start with the US elections? Remember, the 5th of November. You know, right now, I think we're at the turning point for crypto. I think the bull market just started. And I think we're going to continue to pump up to the November 5th date. But then the outcome of the election could see a big dump inside of crypto. A lot of people are saying if Trump wins, expect us to continue upward. If Harris wins, expect a pullback, and then we go upward once again. But you know, nobody's really sure yet. I know this. Things are looking very good for crypto going forward. Finally, Bitcoin started moving because we needed to get Bitcoin going. That's what will lead us into alt season. Breaking, Gemini receives in-principle approval from the Monetary Authority of Singapore to offer digital payment services. Ripple already got a payments license in Singapore. XRP, Singapore. Gemini, Singapore. You know, the exchanges right now, they're starting to get amped up as well. They want to also build that hype because they want to cash in on this run. I expect Uphold to put out another one of those 1000 XRP posts on X very soon because the exchanges know what's coming in the coming months. They're already expecting it. Link to bank grade custody, international payments, RLUSD stablecoin, XRP ledger. Between all of these, Ripple has it all. You know, everybody else sees what Ripple has going on. The people on X want to convince you that XRP is never going to move. I see it all the time. But those same people will be gone once XRP takes off. And that time is coming. You know, custody is a very big deal when it comes to tokenized assets. And once all that value starts coming to the XRP ledger, we are going to see real value pushing the price of XRP. Then beyond that, I think RLUSD is going to open up a lot of doors at banks because banks are more willing to work with a stable coin than they are to work with a cryptocurrency. But anything that moves across the XRP ledger, XRP is involved. XRP moves it. Build a robust portfolio of alternative real-world assets, commodities, and crypto assets, all stored in a world-class custody solution. then deploy said assets into staking platforms to earn yield. Institutional DeFi is happening at Ripple. Tokenize your assets and bring them on chain to tap into global pools of liquidity, trade, and arbitrage price volatility using RLUSD via the XRP ledger DEX. It's all happening here and now. Take a listen to this.
Currently supports close to 20 different blockchains, but we're seeing interest from our customers in supporting more, so we will be adding more blockchains to the product in 2025. And finally, we'll be adding an integration with staking platforms so that customers who have assets sitting in the custody product will be able to earn yield on those rather than having them just sit there idly.
Nobody wants to tokenize assets and then just hold those assets. They're going to want to earn yield off of those assets. And eventually, they are also going to want to sell those assets. And say somebody in the US sells a tokenized asset and the buyer is in another country. XRP is going to be moving that value. And it's going to be moving a lot of value on a daily basis. That's what I see coming to the XRP ledger. And it's going to be trillions upon trillions of dollars in real world assets. Multiple blockchain networks. DTCC, Digital Launchpad, is more than just a milestone. It's a game changer in our journey to build an open and interoperable digital asset ecosystem. You know, the DTCC is not slowing down. They are pushing ahead, and they're going to continue to push ahead. You know, I only see banks dragging their feet. Everyone else seems to be pushing ahead like never before. And think about this. This is a $3 quadrillion worth of securities transactions. And the DTCC is already working with Ripple. DTCC plus the currency plus Ripple to facilitate legally compliant securities offerings in the United States and globally. Ripple is at the heart of all of this. And I think Ripple is at the heart of all of this is because every time you see them talk about moving value across borders, Ripple always has a seat at the table. It's not just Ripple, though. It's going to be other cryptocurrencies as well. XDC is going to be tied in here. Stellar, HBAR. You're going to see Q&T holding all of this together. This is all part of the new financial system. And it's all coming together in real time right now. And like I said at the beginning of this video, if you want to watch the price of XRP, you also got to look at the Bitcoin dominance chart. Because as the dominance falls, you can expect these altcoins to start to rise. And that's what's going to take us into alt season. Nothing got canceled. It's still going to happen. In fact, now the finish line is in sight. Now we're starting to see crypto start to take off. And I expect us to continue that momentum into the elections. Once the election happens, you could expect maybe a pullback either way, depending on who wins. And then right after that, we're going to continue this upward momentum because this cycle is still on track. Remember I said no matter what happens from here, this cycle is going to play out no matter what. Alt season is still going to happen. I stress that a lot because I don't want you to give up now. We are way too close now. And until it all happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.